Which country do you think has the coolest name? No longer a country but Zanzibar. Madagascar. Not a lot of four-syllable country names just roll off the tongue. Mozambique. Saint Vincent and the Grenadines sounds like a brass band. Always thought it was a cool name. Seychelles. Tuvalu. Not every country sounds like what a Cockney says when he's off to the bathroom. Djibouti. Burkina Faso sounds pretty cool. It also has the best capital city, Ouagadougou. That's pronounced Ouagadougou as far as I'm aware, which is a very fun word. Montenegro. I always thought Estonia was a cool name. I had a 5th grade teacher who was Estonian, and would tell us about it all the time. Sounds like a lovely place. Czechoslovakia, when it was still a thing. I always think Moldova is not a real country. Like some fake country like Genovia or Zamunda. Costa Rica. It sounds so cool. Eritrea. Sounds like a nation from a fantasy book. Zimbabwe. Chad. Mongolia. Aotearoa. The Maori name for New Zealand translates to land of the long white cloud. Cloud you so much prettier than the English name. Luxembourg sounds like a jewelry store. For me, there is something just so pleasant about Tanzania. Sri Lanka. Iceland. Makes a great frost impression. Botswana. Azerbaijan. 4 syllables, has a Z, could as well be the name of some demon or spell or so. I like Belize. Niue, a small island nation in the South Pacific whose name in the local language translates as "Behold the coconut." Hard to improve on that in badassness. Independent and Sovereign Republic of Kiribati. Liechtenstein. Vanuatu. Antigua y Barbuda. Kyrgyzstan. Upper Volta, now known as Burkina Faso. The old name was cool. The new name is cool. No longer a country, but Persia is such a pretty word. It's the same country, but I always liked the names Swaziland and Eswatini. Kazakhstan. It has a kind of jagged sense, and it sound cool, and it rolls off the tongue. Sierra Leone by a mile. Suomi. It's Finland in Finnish. Just sounds cool. Mozambique. Cameroon. It's just fun to say. Seychelles. Cool flag too. Seychelles. Malawi. Saint Vincent and the Grenadines. It sounds like a religious-themed Motown group. Nepal. It's literally the nipple of the world. Nicaragua. Turkmenistan. Sounds Turk menacing. Badass. Zaire was a badass name before it was changed to Democratic Republic of the Congo. Romania. Not a country but definitely Transylvania. Edit. My comment implied it used to be a country because I thought so, but I was corrected. I've always kind of liked Congo. Poland. The only country named after a Teletubby. I always thought Papua New Guinea sounded cool. Gabon. Montenegro is a cool name for a country. Translated to English it means Black Mountain. I just find the name Montenegro to seem mysterious and exciting. Persia. Saint Vincent the Grenadines. X200B. It's a Caribbean country that sounds like a swing band. Ethiopia, just the way the vowels complement. Lithuania. Mesopotamia. Timor-Leste. I like the way it sounds. Uruguay. Yemen and Oman. No explanation needed. Tanzania, Mexico. Canada. Our catchphrase A is in the name 3 times. Canada. Federated States of Micronesia. Chile. I think Egypt has the coolest nickname. It is called in Arabic, al-Donia, which means, mother of the world, because of the many things that were invented by the ancient Egyptians and because of how civilized they were. Slovenia. It has Slovenia in its name. St. Kitts. Doesn't sound real. Andorra. Cool cats and sweaters. Jordan. It's historic, it's cool, and sadly Michael Jordan and Jordan share a name. I'm Jordanian. It really sucks that every time I look up my damn country I find shoes horribly priced shoes. Disappointed. Lithuania. Lithuania. I'm not from there, but the name sounds especially cool in Lithuanian. Lithuania. Comoros in Arabic translates as islands of the moon. Bhutan. Bhutan. I just like the way it sounds. Luxembourg. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Always. Bangladesh. Mordor. Djibouti. Azerbaijan. Ivory Coast sounds lush. Seychelles. Sounds like seashells, which is fitting. Cus. It's a paradise island country off the coast of East Africa. Bolivia. Tristan da Cunha. The German name for Latvia, Letland. Côte d'Ivoire is fun to say. I've always loved Albion, the ancient name for England, Britain. I always thought Azerbaijan was cool. Not sure if it counts, but Svalbard is my favorite. Also Faroe Islands is cool. Czechia, Czech Republic. Maldives. In Africa, Zimbabwe and Swaziland. In the Americas, Colombia, the Bahamas, and El Salvador. In Asia, Thailand and Pakistan. In Europe, Montenegro and Transylvania. Slovakia sounds and looks cool. Kyrgyzstan. They just said fuck it and got rid of all the vowels. Iceland. What's cooler than ice? Andorra and San Marino. Maybe I just like micro-states. Face with monocle. Finland. Aotearoa, Maori name for New Zealand, pretty close to being its recognized alternative name. It never really was a country and they were kind of terrorists, but Rhodesia always sounded like a cool name. Absolutely wild history there if you want to look that up.